few of the runs he's made along the way. He should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw.
Do we have a signed contract?
On the defense, that incompletion.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get him into.
Yeah, I mean, if he's the one doing the work, then yeah, we can let him know.
On first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They need to make up some ground, and they did.
Got an open man. It's Olave. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And that gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep, and they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of...
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Justin Fields with his second touchdown here in this first half. As his guys... Cousins now to throw on first down. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Cousins. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson. His second catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first. And it'll bring up 3rd down now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, Cousins. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one. Fields on first down. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
One thing we certainly know, he likes to take those risks deep downfield during games, coverage or not. The coverage was there on that one. No catch, but he's also fortunate in that turnover either.
And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That pass caught. It's Williams. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. And that is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Fields throwing again. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds according to the... Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. It's caught inside the 20. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Fields. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Chris Olave with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. first down throw for Cousins. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bears sack. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Cousins steps away to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Cousins. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far. To Montgomery to begin the drive. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. So we reach halftime with the visiting Bears out on top here. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you two in just a bit. But first, let's get everybody caught up with what's going on around the NFL here in Week 5. We'll start up at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. And it's the Patriots leading that one in the 2nd quarter. The Pats trying to hold on and claim victory. From there, we stay in the AFC East. We head to Buffalo to see what's happening with the Bills. And they've got the lead in their matchup with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Isaiah McKenzie, a touchdown reception. Finally, let's take the trip across the Atlantic. See what's happening over in London. And they were losers in that one.
Well, I'm
the
about to say,
New York
well,
Giants.
did they approve the application to your apartment?
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the 2nd half.
That's good.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back.
Yeah.
Third quarter starting with a run from Montgomery. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. One play action, Fields. He's airing it out for Williams. And this is caught. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was
Cousins on 1st down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
To throw again on 2nd down, Cousins. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Cousins on 3rd and 2. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First down, here's the run with Cook. He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Again, it's Cook. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. Third and short yardage. Cousins. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to convert on third and short yardage with a gain of 4. First down. Here's Cousins. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Glad to have you with us from Minneapolis. Third quarter here, 2nd and 10. Cousins now. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long. They'll look to throw here. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So 2 third down conversions. They'll start by running the option to the right. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. Well, for that being an option play. Too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so they didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. Oh, he's got his tight end blitz complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And a big 32-yard play on 3rd. Fields now to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown, Chicago. Chris Olave, 48 yards. And the Bears extend their lead yet again. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league. 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't on 1st and 10, Cousins. Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. And he tracks and picks it. And the Bears are going to take possession of the football. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies.
Touchdown, Bears! Kyle Pitts, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Bears get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. A familiar refrain. A turn. They start the drive with Cook. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And his his throw here's incomplete.
But they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack.
Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And that will come the offense as they take over.
Chris Olave heads back to the field as his guys get set for another possession.
This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now, to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him? Bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that a mid-game trade is going to happen, but good.
Meanwhile, Fields' throw caught by Olave.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Now this throw caught left side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people have pointed out to me, this is a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, at this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They've got the huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history, there's a
touchdown. Kyle Pitts with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears are closing in on a 4-1 start as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
Oh, when coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been...
Cousins to throw it. And he's going to be intercepted a third time.
Picked off by Jalen Johnson. Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because your goal every game is to pitch a shutout, but you and I both know. Realistic, but to hold a team below double figures in a game, in an NFL game, that's certainly something to take pride in.
The best starting field position you could possibly have. 1st and goal from the 1.
Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep.
And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
Out of the gun. Fields. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Jamison Williams. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears are closing in on a third straight win as they... Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Throwing, Cousins. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jalen Johnson.
Cousins pass intercepted.
Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Jamison Williams from 3 yards out. And the Bears add another 6 points to what's going to be a... Cousins now to throw on 1st down. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Cousins. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And, gosh, you look up at the scoreboard. They just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. Going for Kyle Pitts again. He's got him again. It's another 1st down on what will be a gain of 21 yards.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time. Every time we ask coaches about it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback out when the game's in hand? They just kind of give us that look like that's what he's paid to do. So it's a very unusual situation. I want him out. They tend to leave him in.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Fields tries the left side and finds Olave. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. Montgomery, oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
I just wonder if before that last play, if someone on the defense stepped in the huddle and said, we've been run over, run around, run through all game long. Can we come up with one stop right here? And on that play, they did.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Third and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. Fields going to hold on to it. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at
at the 6. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. And this will be caught, and the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. To throw, Cousins. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Cousins. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Working out of the gun, Cousins. He'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And he will have a Vikings first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. Cousins again. This one caught. It's the tight end, Hockenson. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. And he's brought down at the 19 after a gain of 19. First down in the red zone. Now Cousins. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. One last shot now for Cousins. And this is dropped it incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone. As time has run out on this ball game. Well, this game, it was well in hand early, never really in doubt. Charles, you and I do so many games together. There's so much parity in the NFL, a lot of close battles. This was not one. Tip your cap to them for a really impressive effort.
Yeah, and you know, as the game went on, I think the defense kind of got together and said, you see our guys on offense, they're just putting up point after point. We need to leave our mark somehow, too, and they did it, pitching a second-half shutout.
So for Chicago, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1.
And they will head home for next week's contest. That is against Washington.
Meanwhile, for Minnesota, the loss will move them back to 3-2 on the year. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head down to Miami to take on the Dolphins.
We'll call you back when I finish doing chili Jordan.
Check it, okay, I feel unstoppable, losing's impossible, go against the team, the thing they know not to do, bright lights, game on the line, do what I gotta do, time after time we do the impossible, you ain't made it till you got stylists, go out and shop for you, you ain't made it till they put on top of you, parading through the city, the whole block come out for you, we just getting started, y'all finna see what we bout to do, boy stop, you ain't here, I'm the real truth. Hunters real blues, tricks on them still new. Shopping at Dover Street, I'm dripping like mildew. They say you don't visit the hood, dog, I still do. A real one, only difference, my bill's bigger. I'm still with ya, I just got rich a little quicker. The same man, God handed me his game plan. I ain't perfect, far from it, what can I say, man? I feel unstoppable. unstoppable, losing's impossible. Go against the team, the thing they know not to do. Bright lights, game on the line, do what I gotta do. Time after time, we do the impossible. It felt like yesterday, I was just driving my grandma's Chevrolet from South Carolina to Maryland. I take the jet today. I'm still on the come up, I'm still building my resume. I still got a lot to prove, but still I'm heavyweight. I still gotta watch my moves. They try to defamate my character, but I won't let